Students, let's take an example of mirror and lens, and let's try something new. We have already completed the chapter, but still, for more clarifications, I have decided to take a simulator video through which you can easily understand and get an idea about totally that what we have done till now. Okay, so let's do start with a mirror. So if I take this as a concave mirror, you can see easily that the shape is means looks like a concave mirror. So here what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make the focal length a little bit bigger, so that we can easily understand that the sign that we have taken, it's quite bigger in size. So now what I'm doing, see here the point f and twice f indicates us the point of our principal focus and the center of curvature. So we already have studied that cc concept. I don't know whether you remember or not, but I used to say that we always take the cc concept, means at the point c you will observe that when the object is at c, the image will be also at c, equal in height and everything. So here you can see that object is standing at c. Now if I try to take the object little bit backside or right side, then my image is getting changed according to my the change in the object distance as well as its height. If I talk about the changing in height, you see how it changes, how the image is changing. Now if I see the ray parallel to its axis, then it will definitely pass through focus. So you can see the first yellow line in the top, it's passing through focus after getting reflected. Now if I take him away, means if I see him as that I brought an ray from infinity, you can see that he's coming and joining on the focal. Now if I bring him this side, then a time will come when he will pass on focus, which is his image is coming out to be at infinity. Now if I bring him between p and f, see between p and f, that pole and f, then you are getting a virtual image which is on the behind the mirror. So this is what about mirror. Now let us take the example of a convex lens, where you can see a value of around 150 I've taken for focal length. So now if I try to take the object anywhere, you will see always an inverted and real images comes, except one portion that's between p and f. So when I brought him between p and f, he gave you a convex sorry, a virtual image. Now if I try to take a lens, if I try to take a concave lens, if I try to take a concave lens, then I can easily find out that every time it will give you a virtual image. Anywhere you try to place him, anywhere you try to keep him, he will always give you a virtual image. So this is about mirror and lens, and let's go to the mirror and let's try convex convex mirror, where convex mirror also showed that every time it gave you a virtual image in whichever place you try to place him. So what conclusion we got from here, that a concave mirror will give you only one time virtual image, that's between p and f, and rest all the time it will give you inverted, means real image. And if a convex mirror will always give you virtual, whereas in terms of lens, you can see that a concave lens will always give you virtual image, whereas a convex lens gives you only one time virtual image, the rest all the time real images. Okay, I hope that you understood. So this was about the ray diagrams of chapter number 10.